Da na 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 na. Okay. I should probably turn that off. So hey guys, it's Sunny D, and I'm just gonna be talking to you guys a little bit about this hairstyle I just took out, my faux locks. I'm gonna attach pictures to this video, and I'm just gonna tell you what I thought about it. So typically I do my hair myself. I usually have little to no problems because I do it myself, so I can do it to my liking. I had issues this time. I guess I messed up. My thing was, I put them in and they were very large, right? They were pretty large, and they were down my back because I'd never done long faux locks before. Not chunky, like, you know, Rihanna has the chunky long faux locks. It wasn't as chunky as Rihanna's, but I wanted them to have that type of effect. And I already know my edges are the edges are the weakest part of your hair. Your edges are weak, your ends are weak, but your edges are very fragile. And especially as somebody who's already lost their edges, she knows how fragile they are. So what I do, when I went to the African braiding shop, I had to take out the edge of my hair that they did and do bigger parts. So because I'm doing it myself, I already know that I need bigger parts, so I'm doing it really large. But because I keep pulling on my hair to put it up, because I worked somewhere where I had to, like, my hair couldn't be in my face because I'm actively working, so if it drops down I have a problem. And the constant, even if it did drop down, this, that, me pulling it up, it made my hair very weak, my edges very weak. So I don't know if you guys, you know, you guys could see it. This part of my hair, it just got really thin, like really thin. A little bit of the front, because I definitely had a widow's peak. I don't know if it's still there. And then this. So like, this is not all me. Some of it is the pulling from the braids, but I didn't give my hair a chance to fully recover from the braids, and I just put something so heavy on top of it, and then I kept pulling it. And even though, yeah, I do my hair to my liking, I still messed up because I was pulling at my hair. So do's and don'ts for faux locks: don't make them too heavy. Do part your hair in big parts. Do not tug at your hair. It's still growing out your scalp and your edges are very fragile. Do moisturize your hair very often. Make sure your scalp is moisturized, because even though your hair is covered, your scalp still needs nourishment and it needs to grow. It needs to grow from the root. If you're going to make them heavy, do not make them so long, because mine were down my back, like really far down my back. And because they were so large, heavy, like long and large locks, they were just going to pull back. Even with like real locks, if you see sometimes when their hair is really long and it's heavy, it'll pull your hair back, and it'll have your hair receding because it's too much for your hair. So don't do that. Oh, one of my major issues was when I was taking it out. I've done faux locks on my hair once before, but usually I do it on someone else's hair, and they've never complained to me about taking it down. But for myself, when I was taking it down, I had a lot of difficulty. I think because it was so thick and I didn't have any additional hair underneath it, I just took, my hair is kind of knotted. Okay, so I just took a piece of my hair and took the Marley hair and like put it to the length I wanted and wrapped it around, and just wrapped and wrapped to the point where it got past my hair, and then I kept wrapping because I had extra Marley hair, and just wrapped and wrapped and went back up. I don't know if it's because I didn't use any additional hair, or if it's because, like I said, because it was so thick. But when I cut it, it was hard to cut because it was thick, and then I tried to pull it down just to so that it will unroll. It wasn't happening at all. I had a friend help me, and it took us maybe like They also did not know what they were doing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really knew what I was doing, but they definitely did not know what they were doing. So, sorry, love you. But yeah, so it was very hard to, it was very hard for the both of us. And it took like 5 hours to take down. It took me like 9 hours to put up. That was another thing. When I do my hair, I take my time. Because I'm doing it myself, I take my sweet time. And because I didn't have anything to do the day after, and once I did have something to do, it was only in the middle. So I would just put on a hat at the top of my head and just keep it pushing until I felt like I had to get it done, because I needed to show, like I had to show my hair. I couldn't wear a hat where I was going. But yeah, when I'm doing my hair, I take my time. So yeah, the takedown process should have not been anywhere near the putting in process. So that was a con for me with the faux locks. And yeah, that's really it. I'm going to actually do my friend's faux locks on this channel in a few weeks, maybe, yeah, in a few weeks. And I'll show you guys my process. I'm gonna use a different process with her hair because she wants like the goddess locks. So it has that wave at the bottom, and then it has the like kinkier hair on top of it. So I'll show you guys how I do that, and I'll try to record how long it takes me, because typically I don't record how long it takes me. I just kind of guess what it's gonna be or what it is. But yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys know how that goes, and maybe you could look out for some of the pros and cons that I spoke about, or the do's and don'ts that I spoke about during this video. All right.